Good morning and welcome to the point for Wednesday, August 30th. We see U.S. futures edging slightly higher this morning, continuing the small gains from yesterday as stocks erased early losses as tensions with North Korea seem to ease. European markets proved strong this morning, with the Stoxx Europe 600 index climbing 0.6% as Germany, Britain, and France all gained around 0.5%. About 5% of small and medium-sized German banks failed the national stress test, meaning they missed regulatory capital requirements and need to better prepare for risk. Asian markets were higher as Japan's Topix index rose 0.6% overnight as Korea saw smaller gains. Hong Kong's Hang Seng index continued its strong year, edging 1.2% higher, pulling it to a 27.7% increase this year to date. Yesterday saw Best Buy rise as they beat expectations and raise its outlook for the future until shares sharply flipped the other direction as their CEO claimed these numbers are not a new normal as they continue to lose many sales to Amazon. Amazon and Microsoft announced a new partnership that will allow their products to reach a broader range of customers. Amazon's Alexa will be able to access Microsoft's version Cortana and vice versa, as Microsoft customers will be able to order Amazon products through the new partnership. 10-year treasuries climbed 1 basis point to 2.14%, while yields gained 2 basis points in both Germany and the UK. Flooding from Hurricane Harvey continues to be catastrophic, pushing damages over $40 billion and climbing as the storm is expected to return today. The disaster has pushed gasoline futures up another 2.6%, while keeping crude oil down as it dipped 0.5% to almost $46 per barrel at its lowest point in over a month. Currencies were relatively quiet as the dollar saw a small gain, while the euro fell 0.2% as the pound stayed quiet. The Japanese yen fell 0.1% after a previous climb over the tensions in North Korea. European Central Bank President Mario Draghi may attempt to cool off the euro at next week's monetary policy meeting. The euro area continues to be strong as economic confidence rose a decade high in August. The recently fired missile was called a meaningful prelude by Kim Jong-un to containing the American territory of Guam. The situation is under a watchful eye as politicians attempt to not allow the situation to escalate. Second quarter GDP is due today at 8:30 a.m., and economists expect a rise around 2.7%. Quarterly core personal consumption expenditure data is also due today, and economists predict Harvey to shave 20 basis points off third quarter growth as we continue to assess the damage and hope that it will soon subside. In sports, we saw records abundant last night in the MLB as Giancarlo Stanton hit his 51st home run of the year, tying the league record for home runs in August with 18. Chris Sale also became the fastest player in history to reach 1,500 strikeouts. The Steelers acquired tight end Vance McDonald from the 49ers, along with a 5th-round pick, sending a 4th-round pick the other way. Last season, he racked up 391 yards, 4 touchdowns, and averaging 16.3 yards per catch in his 11 games on a disastrous San Francisco team, but he will add yet another red zone threat to an already solid Steelers offense. The PGA Tour playoffs shift to the Dell Technologies Championship this week, where the top 70 in FedEx Cup points will advance to next week. Star-studded group of DJ, Thomas, and Spieth will tee it up at 9:15 tomorrow, as Jordan Spieth will look for some redemption for his playoff loss to Dustin Johnson last week on the largely criticized 18th hole at Glen Oaks. That is it for us today on The Point for Wednesday, August 30th, and we will see you tomorrow.